Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. So I'm back with another nail video and I'm really excited about this one because I really love the way it turned out. Right now I'm just dehydrating my nails. I prepped them already off camera. I put the tips on off camera, so right now I'm just dehydrating. So here I have the base and the activator. Those are really important for dip powder. I really suggest using these. That's the only way for a dip powder to work. So, and I also have this Azure Beauty dip powder. It's like a transparent pink. It's so pretty. I feel like it'll look good on any skin tone. So first I start off with the base, and I'm just gonna paint a small strip first just so I can create a strong base. As you'll see later, the second layer will be covering most of my nail, but for the first layer I just like to do that small strip first. And if you're not really familiar with dip, it does get pretty messy. That's why I recommend using these nail mats. I think they come in handy. The process of dip is a little bit messy, I'm not gonna lie, but the outcome is so worth it. So I just dip my finger in the powder and then take my finger out and just tap off the excess powder. And I just repeat the same process for each nail. And another thing I like to do is when I feel like the powder has adhered properly to the base, I like to just dip again just to make sure I get some more powder. I feel like the less the better, but the more the better, if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, I like to double dip just to make sure all of the base coat is getting covered. And you're probably wondering, is she gonna wipe off that excess powder? Yes, I am. So I do like to I have a specific brush that I use to wipe off the excess powder. It's very important to make sure you're wiping off the powder between each dip, I guess. Just get all that powder off because the base and activator adhere to any powder that is on or around your nail. So make sure you wipe that off. Make sure you have a specific brush for dip powder. And when you're done, go back with another layer and just repeat. So base, dip, brush, if that makes sense. And I know that the powder on my nails and in the jar looks white, but once you put that top coat on, you'll see the true transparency. It's not too transparent, but it's also like a very good base for French tips. And like I'm not sure if I mentioned this already, but I will link everything I use down below. It's all from Amazon. All my products, everything, the mat, the dip powder, everything is from Amazon.
You meet me by the beam. Too early, maybe later you could show me things. You know what it is whenever I visit Windy City. Did I see? No, 30 degrees, way to go, so hold me tight. Will I see you at the show tonight? Will I see you at the show tonight? Hey. plane to the truck to the hotel lobby. Me, I go through underground garages, presidential suite on deposit, elevator up to the room, shower up and then we hit the club. Touchdown, gotta see what's up. Area code in my phone. What numbers do I still have? Who do I know from the past? Hit one, she say she got a man. Hit another one, it goes green. Must've changed foes on the team. Remember when you let me in between? That was 2017. All good, chug a look around. Find one that seem my type. Damn, my dog and he know what I like. He done found me plenty in my life. Problem is I meet a girl tonight, then I go and treat her too nice. Galleria credit card swipes. I don't even know if she a wife, but I do know one thing, no. Women, they come, they go. Saturday through Sunday, Monday through Sunday, yo. Maybe I'll love you one day, maybe we'll someday grow. Till then, I'll sit my drunk ass on that runway, on this one way. 2:30, baby, won't you meet me by the beam? Too early, maybe later, you could show me things. You know what it is whenever I visit. Windy City, she blowing me kisses, no. 30 degrees, way to go, so hold me tight. Will I see you at the show tonight? Will I see you at the show tonight? Jury in the safe on arrival, pistol on Jay for survival. A lot of people gunning for the title, a lot of people trying to take us viral.
So now we have the base. It's so pretty. I also buffed it and filed it to get it to that nice square shape that I want. And then I'm gonna use a very fine brush, like a nail art brush. Well, I believe it is a nail art brush. It's all from Amazon, like I mentioned before. And then I'm using black gel powder. Oop, not gel powder. Girl, not gel powder. Gel polish. I'm using black gel polish and I'm just putting a little bit on a piece of foil. You absolutely don't need a lot of gel polish for this, but I take that fine tip brush and I start painting on my French tip. And the great thing about this is you don't have to use black. I used black because when I filmed this was like before Halloween, so I wanted to do like a little spooky black nail vibe, but I didn't want to do anything more than that. I just wanted to do like a French tip. So I'm drawing on the tip, and a good rule of thumb I like to use is kind of start at the corners, like, or on the sides. I start on the sides to get that, you know, deep French tip look that, you know, is really popular right now. You can even go deeper than that, but that's kind of where I had it. So I start on the sides and I do these little triangles, if that makes sense, and then I connect them, which you'll see soon. Also, don't be like me, and definitely when you're done with your base, after you're done with the dip powder and everything, wash your hands. I do wash my hands, but I also keep filing and buffing, which causes all that excess dust. But definitely wash your hands when you're done with the base, just so you can get rid of all the dust, all the filing excess, all the other, you know, all the extra stuff, because you don't want it to go on your nail. So just ignore that.
your cries that can be heard from far and wide. It's only the two of us. Everything I need between those thighs. Every time I look into your eyes, I see it.
So 2 tips. I feel like having your hand or your nail rest on something can help with sturdiness or steadiness. Also, one thing I learned from when I would get my nails done at the nail salon, I used to get French tip all the time. My nail tech would draw on the gel French tip on 2, maybe 3 fingers, then cure it. So that's kind of what I do now. So I'll draw on the French tip on my thumb, my pointer finger, my middle finger, and then cure it. Just so I don't know why they did that, but since they did that, that's what I do now.
And I'll take some time just to get thankful that I had days full of you, before it winds down into the memories. It's all just memories now.
Don't you love when I come around? Somebody just fill you up, then I take you down. Don't you love when I come around? Somebody just build you up, then I take. I got them on it. I bought a new paddock, I had to watch over 2 tones. Taking these drugs, I'm gonna be up until the morning. It ain't your car, you just a lease, so you don't own it. If I'm in the club, I got that 5 when I'm performing. The back end just came in and all honest. Vibes galore cute, they all on us. I'm from Atlanta where young niggas run shit. I know they hating on me, but I don't read comments. Whenever I tell her to come, she coming. Whenever it's smoke, we ain't running. Too hard, don't stay too cold. You gon' fuck around the town. Off this way, doing all these shows. I've been on the road, I don't care where I go, long as I get paid. That little vibe, been on my mind. Soon as I get back, shit and shit. Do this all the time, this ain't no surprise. Every other night, another movie get made. Too hard, don't stay too cold. You gon' fuck around the town. Off this way, doing all these shows. I've been on the road, I don't care where I go, long as I get paid. That little vibe, been on my mind. Soon as I get back, shit and shit. Do this all the time, this ain't no surprise. Every other night, another movie get made.
Every other night, another dollar getting made. Every other night started with a good day. I feel like a child, I got boogers in the face. I'm dancing in the dollar, this shit is a parade. I don't want your chain, I'm gon' another slave. I had that shot, not too many bitches getting saved. Yes, I break me, so I took a private plane. Get like I'm walking on my hand. You too hard to the car, to the center, to the ground, like a better spell a name. You too hard, touching on the floor, you gon' walk around and try and run it away.
Drip too hard, don't stand too close. You gon' fuck around and drown. Off this way, doing all these shows. I've been on the road, I don't care where I go, long as I get paid. That little vibe, tripping on my mind. Soon as I get back, shit and shit. Do this all the time, this ain't no surprise. Every other night, another movie get made. Too hard, don't stand too close. You gon' fuck around and drown. Off this way, doing all these shows. I've been on the road, I don't care where I go, long as I get paid. That little vibe, tripping on my mind. Soon as I get back, shit and shit. Do this all the time, this ain't no surprise. Every other night, another movie get made. Too hard, don't stand too close. You gon' fuck around and drown. Off this way, doing all these shows. I've been on the road, I don't care where I go, long as I get paid. That little vibe, tripping on my mind. Soon as I get
And I'm not sure if I showed this on camera. I don't think I did, but I highly, highly, highly recommend doing 2 coats of the French tip. So when you cure it, just go back and do another layer, because for some reason it just doesn't go on as, it doesn't show up on camera, but it doesn't go on as dark as I would like it to be. So 2 layers is perfect, or 2 coats is perfect. And of course, once you've drawn on those French tips, you're going to put a layer, just 1 layer of top coat, gel top coat, cure it, and you'll be all done.
Are you on your way? Are you coming soon to me? No parking in LA, so I'ma send an Uber to your place. It's my secret safe, safe with just you.